In the misty forests of ancient Japan, beneath layers of volcanic ash and forgotten soil, a clay figure is uncovered. It has no mouth, no expression, only enormous, goggle-like eyes that stare back like a warning from the past. It looks less like a god and more like an astronaut. What did the Jomon people really see? Buried for thousands of years beneath Japan's frozen north, the Dogu figurines defy logic, history, and even time itself. These aren't just artifacts, they're messages in clay, sculptures made by a prehistoric people that seem to depict something far ahead of their time. The Jomon culture, which thrived in Japan between 14,000 BCE and 300 BCE, was unlike anything archaeologists expected from a so-called primitive hunter-gatherer society. They created the world's oldest pottery, even before agriculture spread across the globe. They lived in semi-permanent villages, buried their dead with care, and made thousands of strange figurines, figures with wide hips, hollow torsos, and alien faces. But nothing prepared researchers for the Shakōki-Dogū. Its features are startling: bulbous, goggled eyes, a helmet-like head, and what appears to be a pressurized suit. It doesn't resemble a human being. It resembles something wearing a disguise. Why would a Stone Age society create a figure that looks like it belongs on the International Space Station? Mainstream archaeology tells us these figurines were fertility idols, perhaps even tools in healing rituals. Some are headless, others have broken limbs. Were they symbolically killed to remove illness from the living? But that doesn't explain everything. Why the goggles? Why the suits with ribbed patterns and rivets like flexible seals? Why the heart-shaped faces that look like they're wearing helmets? Even more bizarre, why do only the northern regions of Japan produce these alien-like dogu, while the southern regions show more human-like forms? It's as if something, or someone, visited only part of ancient Japan. Could these figurines be memories carved into clay? Were they based on real sightings, or real visitors? Thousands of years after the Jomon era, a mysterious people lived in Hokkaido, Japan's northernmost island. They are called the Ainu. Their oral traditions speak of the Repun Kamui, sky gods, who descended from the heavens in gleaming metal vessels. These beings taught wisdom, healed sickness, and then vanished back into the clouds. Sound familiar? Some Ainu shamans even wore masks resembling the face of the Shakōki-Dogū, rounded eyes, exaggerated features, inhuman expressions. But here's the twist. The Ainu never made Dogu figurines themselves, so how could they describe the very beings those figurines appear to represent? Did they inherit the stories from the Jomon, or were they witnesses to something themselves? The Dogu aren't alone in their strangeness. Across the world, from Mesopotamia's Ubaid lizard figures to the Colombian Tolima Alma jet figurines, we find ancient depictions that challenge our assumptions. Are these all coincidences, or fragments of a bigger puzzle? Why do prehistoric cultures with no contact create similar, otherworldly forms? Are these the remnants of a shared global memory, a memory of something not from this earth? These questions have fueled an entire field of speculation, the ancient astronaut theory. And while many scientists scoff at the idea, they can't explain everything, especially not the Dogu. Let's look at the inconsistencies no one, neither archaeologists nor theorists, can fully explain. The goggles. There is no practical reason a Neolithic fertility idol would wear something resembling modern protective lenses. The suits, ribbed torsos, symmetrical paneling, what appears to be mechanical fastenings. Even vent-like designs. These features don't appear randomly. They suggest utility. The region. Why are the most alien-looking Dogu only found in northern Japan? If it were merely a religious artifact, wouldn't the style be widespread? The posture. Some Dogu are seated in a way that suggests gravity resistance, not natural to ancient Japanese sitting styles. Is this a subtle clue to zero-gravity movement? The material. The ceramic technology required to produce hollow bodies, sealed joints, and detailed ornamentation was highly advanced for the time. Too advanced? If the Dogu were symbolic, what were they symbolizing? The Jomon didn't have writing. They left no texts, no scriptures, no records. But they left these clay statues that don't match anything else from their environment. No animals like them, no humans like them, just these goggle-eyed figures with missing limbs and unnatural proportions. Is it possible they were not gods, but guests? And if so, why did they leave? Did they come in peace? Or did something go wrong? Around 300 BCE, the Jomon culture vanished. No war, no plague, no climatic disaster we can detect. They simply faded, replaced by the Yayoi people, who brought agriculture, metallurgy, and an entirely new cultural system. The Dogu were abandoned, buried, forgotten. Was it a natural transition, or a quiet suppression of forbidden knowledge? Here's a chilling possibility. What if the Jomon didn't vanish? They were erased, not by force, but by the slow decay of memory, by the silence of those who didn't want their secrets known. Fukushima, a name now tied to nuclear disaster. But even before 2011, it was known as a hotspot for UFO sightings. And guess what? Fukushima is in northern Japan, Dogu country. Are we seeing echoes of something ancient? Are the Watchers returning? Or have they been here all along, observing, just out of reach? So what are the Dogu? Are they fertility idols from a sophisticated Neolithic culture? Shamanic tools used in healing and ritual? Or memory sculptures based on something that Jomon actually encountered? Maybe they're all of these things. Maybe they're none. But one thing is clear. They were never meant to be forgotten. Now it's your turn. Do you believe the Dogu were ancient astronauts, or just relics of a complex culture we still don't fully understand? Let us know in the comments. And if you crave more forbidden history, hit that subscribe button, because the past is far stranger than you think.